Let's discuss the Hawaii wildfires. The mayor of Maui County, Hawaii, recently announcing the reopening of the island to visitors from Kahana to Kaanapali after the devastating wildfires there. Co-founders of Family Entourage here to break it down for us, how families can support the islands. We have Kelly and Mei Ling here with us. Thanks for coming in, ladies. Really appreciate it. This is good news after really some tough year that we've seen in Maui. So Kelly, let's start with you. What's reopening? It's kind of a slow rollout, slow phasing, right?
Absolutely. So one of the things that's so great, we were just there in the spring,
right.
And so it's passionate for us because we, got immersed in the culture and with the workers and, the residents are who are supporting all of that, whether you're going to a luau or you're dining out or your hotel. So that they're welcoming families back is fantastic as early as, even this Christmas season into planning for 2024. The Kaanapali Beach Resort website has great resources to see how they're unfolding as to where you can go and how you can stay. And it was, just tangibly miles from where we were.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mei Ling, talk a little bit about that. Don't hold back on the plans, right? Because this is a place that, like San Diego, depends on tourist dollars, probably even more so for our friends in Hawaii, right?
Exactly. As much as we love the beaches, in Maui, it's great to go explore all the activities, right? Go do all the different things, whether it's going to eat at the restaurants or go snorkeling or go on a whale watching tour. As Kelly mentioned, the Kaanapali Beach Resort has all of the different activity guides that are open, so you can look and see what's open. And that's one of our favorite things about Maui is that ohana. I think if anyone has gone to the islands, they've experienced that family and that connection. And Eric, one of the things that people shared with us when we went, they said, get to know the people. Okay, this is before the fires. They said, get to know the people. And one of the great ways you can do that is through experiencing a cultural activity. And so many of the hotels and even Whalers Village offer them for free. So it's making a lei. It might be, learning how to play the ukulele, and they're fun things, right? But you get to know the people, and so that's why we have such a deep connection, because we got to know so many of those people that that were serving us while on our trip.
You talk about connections. I think we have a vast group of people here that know someone or have family in Hawaii. We're well connected. We're not necessarily sister cities, but I feel like there's a connection there, and maybe that's even more of a reason for us to kind of step up and do something.
Absolutely, and you know what? There's tangible ways that you can do that. Obviously, donations are still key. The Maui Strong Fund is one of those ways because they have a multiple phase rollout, so they're actually helping for 6 months out for families. The Kukua Restaurant Hospitality Fund I love because Kukua literally translates from Hawaiian to helping with sacrificially without any personal gain, and so this is really helping those restaurants and even individuals. You can designate an employee, like those personal connections we were talking about, where you can help them. And then volunteer. We're fortunate enough to take a vacation there, maybe a couple hours or a day. There's organizations like Hungry Heroes Hawaii, where they're serving 3,000 meals a day. Go hand out some of those meals. Work with them.
Mei Ling, that would be a great idea on a vacation. We always book all these events, right? But if you could carve out a little time to give back to the people in Hawaii, that would be a family memory for forever.
Exactly. It gives you perspective, right? And again, it helps you to get to know the people. It's more than just a vacation. Then you develop that deep connection with that place.
Family Entourage. People want to learn more about Family Entourage, what you guys are up to, how you guys are helping. Where can they go? Where can they learn more information?
It's simple. Just go to familyentourage.com. We've linked a lot of the nonprofits and resources that are available on our site directly, and then also shared some of our favorites too.
Awesome. Keep Maui in your vacation plans.
Yes.
Help out our friends there on the islands. All right. Thanks so much for coming in, ladies. Really appreciate it. All right. Stay here, everyone. We've got more news and weather updates coming up here. Was it a little chilly on your way in out there? A little chilly?
Yeah, but it's warming up.
It's warming up quick. See, that's how it works here in San Diego. Evan's going to tell us how warm it's going to get here today and the rest of the week after a quick break.